Yo, what is going on, guys? We're TaxKC back with a brand new video. But today is a little bit different. I'm gonna run over with you guys the best, hands down best Warzone class you could ever have. So let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is my custom loadout for Warzone. I have like 2 or 3, but they're all very similar to this. It's just some minor tweaks and changes that I've been trying out, but this one is the one that I have found is the best. So it is, in a sense, an AR that's good up close and mid-range, and then a sniper, because Warzone is such a massive map. You're going to be running into all different types of battles. You're going to be running into buildings, and then at some parts of the circle you're going to be out in the wilderness in the woods. So you need to have different options for what you have or what you're going to encounter while in your game of Warzone. So let's jump right into my AR. So for me, the M4A1 is by far the best, hands down, AR that you can run in Warzone. It's with the how I have it configured, it's like a laser beam. It's incredibly accurate, and it takes down shield like crazy. I mean, for all different types. I mean, I beam people from, you know, what I normally should have been pulling my sniper out for. I was taking shield off with my AR, which you don't see very often. So we're gonna run through the attachments real fast. I mean, as you can see them on screen, I'm just gonna run through and let you know what they are. So for the muzzle, I have the monolithic suppressor, you know, because you don't want to be showing up wherever you're shooting. The barrel is a stock M416 Grenadier. I think that is what that combined with the underbarrel Merc foregrip is just turns this thing into like a god gun. It's insanely accurate. It doesn't kick a whole bunch. It's very manageable to shoot. And then of course we got the 60 round mags, because you never want to be able to run. You never want to run out of ammo while you're in a gunfight. That is literally the worst thing that can happen to you, and it's the most frustrating if you get outshot because you ran out of ammo. And then of course we have the operator reflex sight, which for me, that's the best one I've been able to find, just because it comes like just on the edge of your screen and you can still see to each side. So if you're looking at somebody, you can see if you're getting pushed from each side. So that's why I choose those attachments. Well, camo of course doesn't, but I have my little chicken. You got to have your little chicken. You know, that's your good luck charm. So let's jump right into the sniper. Okay, so this is my AX50. So now I haven't, you know, there's a lot of debate which is better, the AX50 or the HDR. To me, I just like the AX50 better. I seem to be able to get more kills with it than the HDR, and I did actually use the HDR before I put the AX50 on, and I was using the HDR until I picked up an AX50, and I got like 6 kills with it right off the bat when I picked it up. So I just fell in love with it. But if it's personal preference, but for my long range weapon, I prefer the AX50. So now let's look at the attachments. We have, of course, the monolithic suppressor again for the muzzle, the Singard Arms Pro barrel, 9 round mags, a variable zoom scope, and a Singard Arms marksman stock. A lot of people in Warzone run thermals. I did, but it was kind of it just started to get kind of useless because everybody started running Ghost on their Warzone class, which is one of the perks that you need to run because a lot of people do use thermals. So it becomes kind of pointless because then it becomes really hard to see somebody. When you're looking at the thermal on somebody that has Ghost, it's almost, if they're not moving, it's almost impossible to see them, at least for me. So I just went for the variable zoom scope so I could zoom really far in just to even tag somebody if I could find them, or somebody if I'm getting shot or whatever. So that is the AX50. Just AX50 HDR, to me, it really doesn't matter. I like the AX50. You may like the HDR. Throw the HDR on, put whatever, you know, just make, to me, I have to have a suppressor. I don't like being known where I'm going to be shooting from. I don't want that little red dot coming up on mini maps. I don't like it. So every gun, for the most part, that I run, even in TDM or hardpoint or DOM or whatever, I have a suppressor. It's weird. It's a quirk that I just don't like being able to be seen on minimap. So you could run a muzzle brake, whatever, if that's not a big problem to you, but to me it's a big deal. So suppressor. So let's jump into perks, lethal, and tax. All right, so we're here in the perks. Like I said just a minute ago, cold-blooded. Hands down, it is a must. It is a needed. You need cold-blooded just so you're not being seen by people using thermals, because you will be seen, and it is very easy to see you pretty much all the way across the map because you're just this little white person, like outline just filled with white, just running all over the screen. It's almost unfair if you don't have cold-blooded, because you're just going to be running around with your arms flailing is pretty much what you look like. It's very easy to see you. You can't hide anywhere, so people can pick you out through bushes, everything. Perk 2 is a given overkill, so you can carry 2 primary weapons. I don't need to explain that because it's right there. You need an AR and a sniper, which are both primary weapons. Perk 3 is amped. The only reason I use amped is because you can faster weapon swap. The rocket reload speed, I don't really ever pick up rockets, so that's not a big deal, but my thing was the faster weapon swap. The only reason that I like that, which, I mean, there's multiple reasons, but main reason is you can be in an engagement with a sniper and get pushed by somebody with an AR, or where you're going to need your AR to where you have to swap. And that it may only be milliseconds, but that millisecond or two that you save, you know, you could win that gunfight, or at least have a better chance of winning or turning on that person, that I would rather have over having, you know, any of the other perk 3 options. So amped is what I went with. I would say go amp 2 just for that reason, that you can swap back and forth, where you can run in with your AR, you see somebody, pop out your sniper quicker and lay down fire, or vice versa. You're running with your sniper, you're getting pushed and it's up close and you don't really need to use your sniper, swap AR and you're ready to go. Now, lethals and tacticals. Lethals and tacticals are very up to you, which of course everything in here is up to you. This is only what I have found to work best for me, but it does work all around through a lot of people that I've told to use this setup, and they've all won games because of this setup. But the frags and the tacticals are a little different, because you can find stuff throughout the map that you want to use instead. Frags, I use frags for lethals. I don't ever really change them out for anything. Maybe a molly, maybe a Molotov, but that's about it. Now my tacticals, 90% of the time I'm running heartbeat. I'm running a heartbeat, this right here, I'm running a heartbeat that I picked up in game, and I'll just, you know, when I get my loadout drop, I'll just swap my stun for the heartbeat, and I'll be running with my heartbeat. But there are times where, say it's going to be a close quarters round, or I'm like, okay, I don't want to use a heartbeat, because sometimes I'll check myself looking at my heartbeat way too much, and it will get me killed, because I'll turn a corner with my heartbeat in my hand and I really can't, you know, react fast enough to somebody standing around the corner. So it's I play the game very match driven. Like each match I play different, so I will sometimes change and run with a stun, or I'll change my stun for a smoke. So it's very up to you and how the map is played. I would say just those two are the only things where I wouldn't really put too much thought into. Everything else I've put so much thought into, and then I went to make this video and I was like, well, I don't ever really remember thinking about what I want to put as a lethal or a tactical. So yeah, so I would, if I just don't put that much thought into it, it's play it by game, and you can always pick up those things in game. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to throw this setup, just even if you don't think it'll work for you, throw it on and try it. It may actually really work. You may really fall in love with this loadout. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ToxicHD Live. I'm live every single day. I don't really have a set schedule yet, so don't hold me to that, because with everything going on in the world right now, it's really hard to figure out where I'm going to be at certain times. But I try to go live at least 2 hours a day. That's what I'm shooting for right now. And then, you know, I go over it every day, of course, but it'll be like 2 hours here, and then I got to go do something, and I'm come back and I'm live for 6-7 hours. So yeah, make sure you guys go follow me on there. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Yeah.